Hey guys, what's up? It's time to do a speed test comparison between the Vivo Y04 against the Poco C75, and the Poco C75 is powered by MediaTek Helio G81 Ultra SoC with 8 GB of RAM, while the Vivo Y04 is powered by Unisoc SoC with 4 GB of RAM. Poco is the only smartphone in this price range that give you 8 GB of RAM. Also on the back we have 50 megapixel main camera on the Poco versus a 13 megapixel on the Vivo. So very interesting to see which one will be faster. So now let's start off with the boot up speed. So logos came up slightly faster on the Poco C75, and Poco with their Helio G1 Ultra, G81 Ultra SoC will be performing faster. I'm expecting that. Also we have Android 14 on both phones, Vivo Fun Touch OS versus Hyper OS 1 we have on the Poco C75. So let's see which one will be faster. Oppo has a more powerful SoC, but still Vivo it is faster when it comes to booting up, and the Poco it is also done. So we almost have a 2-second difference between these devices. And now let's talk about the display. So on the Vivo Y04 we have 6.7 inch 720p plus IPS LCD display with 90 Hz refresh rate, while on the Poco C75 we also have a 6.7 inch 720p plus IPS LCD display with 120 Hz refresh rate. We also have a U-shaped notch on the top, although the bottom chin it is actually much bigger on the Poco C75. So everything's closed up in the background, no application is running in the background. Also we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones. So let's opening up the phone dialer. So faster on the Vivo. So next on the list is going to be the settings, this time faster on the Poco. So let's go to the display. So you can see we have 120 Hz refresh rate versus a 90 Hz. So now check out some more apps. Let's start off with Amazon Shopping. And Amazon Shopping it is open up slightly quick on the Vivo if I'm not wrong. Again, you guys are judge of the speed test. So let's see the scrolling, and scrolling it is smoother I think on the Vivo, while Poco it is not that smooth in the start, but now it is really good I would say. Let's open this desktop tab, open up at the same time. So now check out some games application, and this way we should see a more difference I would say between these devices. Let's start off with the Candy Crush Saga. Way faster on the Poco C75, and Poco now is showing its speed against the Vivo. Instagram faster on the Poco. Spotify faster once again. Spotify faster once again. Subway Surfer, another game. Helio G100, Helio G81 Ultra on the Poco C75. So Poco is just blazing fast as compared to the Vivo Y04. Also we have a single speaker on both phones, but the speakers it is more better on the Poco. One speaker it is on the bottom versus one speaker it is on the top on the Vivo Y04. Now let's opening up the PUBG Mobile, last game we have in this speed test. I did not open a lot of apps in this video because we only have 4 GB of RAM on the Vivo, while Poco has a 8 GB of RAM with 256 GB of internal storage versus a 64 GB with the Vivo Y04. That's a big difference. So Poco is just blazing fast. Poco it is done, while Vivo now it is also done. So in PUBG we still have a 2 or 3 second difference. So now let's open up X. That one it is slightly quick on the Poco C75. So last time launching the cameras on both phones, default camera application. See which one will open the camera faster. Faster on the Poco C75, and as far as the camera performance are concerned, the cameras it is looks way better on the Poco C75, In the picture it is looks not really good on both phones. Anyways, let's look at the front facing camera. So the front facing camera it is better on the Poco C75. Now let's see internet browsing speed. So I am using Chrome on both phones. Also we have same Wi-Fi network. So wikipedia.org, open up at the same time. Scrolling it is smooth as you can see on both phones. So next on the list is the Samsung.com. Samsung.com, it is open up faster on the Vivo, but at the end it is about the same performance. So scrolling it is not really smooth on both phones. As you can see, it is just stuttering a lot. So high refresh rate it is not really working. So now let's see RAM measurement. So we have 8 GB of RAM on the Poco versus 4 GB on the Vivo. Phone dialer seems like refresh. Settings still there. Amazon shopping, that got refresh. Candy Crush Saga, refresh. Instagram, same result. Snapchat, that is only refresh on the seems like only refresh on the Vivo. Spotify, that is refresh. Subway Surfer, refresh. So RAM measurement is even really bad on the Poco, so no advantage with the 8 GB of RAM. Let's open up X, refresh. Lastly, back to the internet browser, that is only refresh on the Vivo. So RAM measurement is slightly better I think on the Poco C75. Overall really bad RAM measurement even on the Poco, but as far as the apps opening are concerned, we see a huge difference between these devices definitely. And the Helio G81 Ultra SoC, both phones also has a 5000 mAh battery size. We have 15 watt fast charging. This is 18 watt with the Poco C75. So that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Vivo Y04 versus the Poco C75, and do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and follow me on Instagram as well as on X, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.